the applicant, the foreign national itself, who's the beneficiary of the H-1B visa, has to have a clear history. And one issue that I see pop up a lot is people who have J1 visas. These are culture exchange students or people who came on J1 internships and the like. Sometimes they're subject to something called a 2-year home residency requirement, which means that the knowledge they learned while in the United States in these training courses, they have to take back to their home country for 2 years and share it there, or at least live in their home country before they can apply for the H-1B. So every year I have people call me saying, my employer is going to file for me. I'm so excited. I have a master's degree. The chances of me getting approved are really high and I'm really excited. Then I say, well, what kind of visa do you have? They say, I have a J1. I say, uh-oh. Or I say, have you ever had a J1 in the past before? They did have one in the past. And I say, okay, let me see your J1 visa. Let me look at your DS 2019. Let's look at what you studied and your home country, what it is. And then sometimes, unfortunately, we see they're subject to the 2-year home residency requirement, and that is a major disaster because you cannot get an H-1B visa if you're subject to the 2-year residency requirement. Now, we could request a waiver of that residency requirement, but that takes time, it's not guaranteed, and it creates additional complications. So if you do have a J1 in particular, you should immediately be researching this issue of whether you are subject to the 2-year residency requirement, and if it's something that's gonna hold you back, so you can start dealing with it way beforehand, before it becomes an issue that's gonna be problematic for your case. Now, it's not just a J1. If you have other immigration issues, it could potentially pop up that you get denied on the H-1B, even if you're chosen in a lottery. So it's very important at the registration phase, at the very beginning, the lawyer look at the beneficiary, analyze them to see if it's even worth moving forward. I know it's just $10 for the first step, but even if you're approved a lottery, can you move forward from there? So a big part of the process is to do all the homework beforehand to know what we're dealing with, so we don't have surprises later and waste everybody's time. And you get so happy. Imagine you get chosen in a lottery, you're moving forward, then all of a sudden you realize you're subject to some issue that's going to make it impossible for you to get the H-1B. And you're like, well, I wish I knew that sooner, so I wouldn't get so excited and so happy that I'm going to continue living this dream and working at the place I want to work at and developing my career and all that kind of stuff. So it's something very important to think about and analyze with an attorney before you start anything in the H-1B process. I hope you enjoyed this educational video. We have a second channel with much more information as well at JQK Immigration Clips. Please check that out. Also, you'll find our social media site has a lot more videos, images, and information about the US immigration process. Please check those out on the various social media websites.